I had an idea that could permanently change the way we aim train. It's still a theory, but to come to a conclusion, I talked to a ton of really experienced people, including a Valorant Immortal and a Voltaic member, so stick around to hear their input. First, we just gotta look at how Kovacs works. There's one constant factor in like 90% of tasks. Your player character is standing still. It doesn't matter if it's static dots, tracking, benchmarks, popular playlists, chances are you're standing still while shooting. I found the default Kovacs playlist called Movement a bit ago, and I tried it for the first time in a while. It was different than what I normally do, so I thought training movement while I'm shooting could help my raw mouse control more than training while you're just standing still. There are a lot of scientific studies out there that say motor learning is enhanced by random practice. That what this basically means is that if you do two different tasks instead of just one task for twice as much time, you will improve at both the tasks a lot more than just doing the same task over and over again. I'll link some of the studies that say this in the description of the video. Now to test this, I messaged a bunch of people. First I talked to Paytrolah. He's my friend, he's a Siege Diamond, he's got some GM and Nova scores on his Voltaic benchmarks, and he said it's a pretty interesting idea, but he just doesn't know if I'm right. So I went to his aiming server and talked to Viscose, who's a member of Voltaic. She had pretty much the same response, that she thought it was a cool idea, it could be right, but she doesn't know. I then reached out to another friend of mine, RysPK, who's a Valorant Immortal, and he aim trains a lot. He said that in his experience, tasks that require motion will help him a lot, and he feels very strongly with that. I then reached out to Bayuh, who's a top tier COD player, and he also credits aim training for most of his success. He thought that the movement training would be useless, and he thinks that it just adds another thing to do and actually would take away from his practice. I also reached out to Silky Crisp, a Voltaic GM who plays a lot of COD and Apex, and he actually ended up trying movement a lot, and he said that he really liked it and felt like it improved his aim a lot more than static training alone did. Now, whether or not my theory is right, I don't know. I feel like it has serious weight, so I'd be happy if more people could do what Silky did, take the idea, test it, and let the community know about what you think. As of right now, there isn't enough evidence that I have found to make any definitive conclusions. Also, guys, to thank you all for getting me to 500 subs, I made a Discord server. If anyone wants to talk to me directly or just hang out, join it. Subscribe to me for more aiming content, and also check out all the people who helped me make this video. Links to their stuff in the description.